Hey, I'm Michael Garwood. This is for a communications class through Highland Community College. I'm 22 years old, born and raised here in Manhattan, Kansas. My parents moved here about 5 years before I was born. My dad works for the National Resource Conservation Services. The best way he describes it is farming for the government. And my mom is the speech pathologist or head speech pathologist at Mercy Regional Health. Um, I grew up playing baseball. It's my favorite sport. Absolutely love it. In my opinion, there's not a better sport in the world. I know a lot of people think it's boring. But as I grew up, actually, I missed a lot of baseball games during the summer for Boy Scouting. And I actually worked hard enough, and I earned my Eagle Scout badge, and this is an Eagle Scout medallion that I got. I took a lot of pride in Scouts. Spent a lot of time doing it. And I even joined the Order of the Arrow, which is, I don't know, many of you know, it's the National Honor Society of Boy Scouting, if you will. And took a lot of pride and did a lot for them and worked a lot as far as that goes. Um, After my junior year of high school at Manhattan High, I started at Kansas State Bank, um, and I enjoyed it a lot. Well, when I told one of my teachers, when it was time to decide on where I wanted to go to college, what I wanted to do, she suggested agricultural economics. It worked well with my background as far as my family grew up in agriculture. I'm doing a lot of that, and so brings me to some second prop here: economics of Kansas agricultural. Um, and I've enjoyed it. I love it. I actually want to get into ag lending, but we'll get to that in a second. And so I've become, after working there for so long at Kansas State Bank, I got a job with one of our clients there, who I developed a relationship with at Candlewood Liquor. He owns Candlewood Liquor Store. So been working at Candlewood Liquor Store for about the past 6 months, and so I've been managing school and two jobs, and it's going well so far. Set to graduate here in May, and I want to get, like I said earlier, I want to get into ag lending. Which brings me to prop three, some money, and lend money to farmers, who, whether they want to purchase more land or equipment, etc. Because that's something that's important to me. That's something I've always been around, always done. I know well, and with all my banking experience, I always thought that it would be, I wanted to go into banking, and with an economics degree, that's the easiest thing to do is just go ahead and do agricultural economics, and I'm really excited to do it. I know the people, I know the product, so I'm very excited to do that, and hopefully sometime in the near future, eventually get married, have kids, live somewhere here in the Midwest, of course, and do ag lending, and hopefully on my own little piece of land that I can, just get away from the city, and enjoy. And and I have scouting to thank for that. I have my parents and the way I was raised for that. And I really hope that this communications class will help me further, uh, and better able me to make better connections with people and communicate better with clients from now on.